I'm here at ISH in Frankfurt. I'm going to tell you about the product news that's going on at ESBE, and obviously some of the old favourites I'll be showing you when I'm here. I understand that you stock these in your place.
We stock these, and we stock these.
What do you think of them?
They're pretty good, actually. Quite like the DDAs and stuff, so they're quite good. And the VRGs, we sell quite a few of these.
So where would I use that?
We use those on a heat pump normally.
Why is that?
Because they're a lot better than the normal valves. I can't name names for legal reasons, but you know, yeah, we do sell those where you need a high flow.
Right, fantastic. That works for heat pumps perfect. Do you think them circulation units will kick off in the UK?
I think they will. I think they will, Daz.
Can you do 2 different temperatures?
2 different temperatures. So we have direct, and then we have our mixed circuits.
Right.
So where you got underfloor heating and then radiators.
Well, obviously I'm not the brightest when it comes to technical. So what's direct?
So direct is where we don't need to blend the flow temperature.
What, straight through?
Straight through from the appliance, straight through to your rads.
So that could be heat pump, gas boiler, it could be whatever, straight through,
Whatever
temperature.
you need.
But then if I've got like rads on the top floor, underfloor heating on the bottom floor, I can mix it.
You can mix it.
Magic.
Brilliant stuff.
So I'm going to hide this here, but I can now reveal it's there, the ESBE Anti-Freeze valve. It'll be available this year. Okay, it's been a long time coming, but it's here. Have a look at it. Make contact when I get back from Frankfurt and we can talk about anti-freeze valves. So I'm at the OEM wall. So if you do HRUs, both install them or manufacture them, you'll be loving the SLP. The SLP works fantastically inside the units. It's small, it's compact, it does its job. It's got a load of technology in the head. Do you know what it is as well? It scores so well in the BESA tests. You really need to have a look at this. OEMs, take heed. Right, we've got A3 for R290 now on our products. Great for heat pumps, obviously you know what's happening. So when you're building your heat pumps, which is a lot happening in the UK now, we're starting to generate manufacturing again, which is fantastic. Bear these products in mind. Oh, what we've got here, district heating's getting pretty big in the UK. We've got a solution. Look at them VLEs, linear valves, control valves, as we call them in the UK. We do the actuators that go alongside of it. As well as that, we've got the good old VRG 230 with the aura. Always pops up on just about every application we do now. Wow, circulation units. I've mentioned earlier in a film, I think these are going to be huge in the UK. Put them on a manifold, easy installation, splits of temperatures throughout your application and project. Must win, must do. VTA 320s, it's got the European accreditation for drinking water. We've got the SLP 120s. Another application inside district heating. We've got a lot of solutions for you. Come to ESBE Limited in the UK. We can do the takeoffs for you, make the right selections for the valves, give you all the data that you need to allow you to do the project right. Right, okay, this is our final wall. This just gives you an overview of what we do. So you've got the VTAs in there, you've got the auras, you've got the circulation units. I'll just bring you on the auras here. Some of you contractors out there will use this quite a lot, okay? Really popular in the UK for your applications. However, this little fella does the same thing, but it's inside our OEM products, so it's used alongside our OEM products. Just be aware of it, because it's coming from the same place, so just give us a call and we can go through it. We've got our control valves there, we've got our 3-port valves there, we've got our thermostatic mixing valves, and of course we have Tango. Tango will be coming to the UK, fantastic. It could be superb for your applications in high rise.
So Darren just asked me to air a few opinions on things. When I'm doing my training, the thing I always try and impress on everyone is to try and use the pump that comes with the heat pump. If we can keep it so that the one pump does everything, makes life really simple. We don't need any separation, we don't need a second pump, we don't have all the grief of having 2 different flow rates, which inevitably ends up with a buffer being fitted. And part of the reason we need to do that, or part of the way we do that, is to keep the index circuit as low as possible. Now, building regs in the UK mean quite often that our heat pumps have to go not only outside, obviously, but sometimes down the bottom of the garden. So we've got a lot of pipe work, and there's pressure loss in the pipe work. We've also got the first thing inside the house then, which is going to be the diverter valve. And the diverter valves that we've all traditionally used, especially at high flow rates, are quite high pressure loss, or they lose a lot of resistance across them. So tripping over ESBE last year, as I did, where we find diverter valves with a kV value of coming on to 12, makes a really noticeable difference on the value of the index circuit. And if we prepare our primary pipework correctly to keep that nice and low as well, then we can still, even when the outside pipework is quite long, or maybe even the index circuit is quite high, we can still keep the index circuit within the parameters of the pump that comes with it. That's the way to design stuff. Keep it simple. KISS.
Right, let's not forget our controllers. We do the CRX range. Absolutely covers just about everything. You can go basic, on and off. It can control the temperature. You can put weather compensation to it inside and outside the application. Works perfectly. It's manufactured and designed to go around with our valves. So why wouldn't you use it?